Hey guys. So I was going to film today and do a whole bunch of stuff, and what happened was life happened, and as you can see, it wasn't fun. But I figured since things got ruined and I can't be pretty, I'll tell you a little bit about life. I have bipolar disorder. Now, what that means is I have a really hard time controlling my emotions. This past week, I don't know if it was the eclipse, I don't know what it is, but everything was going bad. Now, you deal with things, and the problem I have is I don't have coping mechanisms. So, say something bad happens to somebody. They will know how to deal with it. Me, I have no idea. I just fall to pieces. And I want to die. Which, that seems silly, right? Why would you want to die over something so silly? But, welcome to bipolar disorder. So, as you can see, I am nice and swollen. I went through hell the past couple days. I tried to be funny. I tried to be sarcastic and give life advice, whatever you can to distract yourself, make yourself feel better. But in the end, it still comes down to I don't know how to deal with life. And the people around me, they don't seem to understand. And so, I thought I would come on here and let you guys know. There's a few things that, if you know somebody who is going through this, they can't control it. They can't. They will fall to pieces. I don't want to be like this right now. But guess what? This is reality. I have how many crafting things put out because I want to distract myself. I want to go clean my house. I want to do something to distract myself from the fact that my brain is wanting to put me in this negative situation. No matter how hard I try, it's like if one little thing goes bad, you go into this negative thought process, and then everything starts going bad. I have tried everything, but nothing will quite bring you back once you go into an episode. And you look like this. You don't really want to go in public, because this is what you look like. Do I want to cry? No. Why am I? People are inconsiderate. I go through these things, and your family doesn't understand. Your friends don't understand. You're all alone. I try to post about it, but I don't think that posting a status is enough. I don't think that a picture is going to give you an idea. There could be nothing wrong, and you'll fall apart. Even a little tiny thing and you still fall apart because you don't know how to deal with it. I tried very hard to keep myself together. One little thing, and it pushes you over the edge. People don't understand that when you're dealing with somebody who has mental issues, you cannot act the same way as somebody who doesn't. You can't ignore them for a week because you're mad. You can't ignore them for 3 hours because they will literally go to the worst case scenario. You died, you hate them, and you want them to die. Like, they will go to every single terrible situation that could possibly happen and work themselves into a panic, and you just grab your phone in the car. You broke your phone. When you're dealing with somebody who has anxiety, who has depression, you cannot act. There are people who, I don't know why this day and age thinks, instead of saying goodbye, they just block you on social media, and then apparently you're like wiped out of their life. When you're dealing with somebody who has mental issues, doing that is the equivalent of just telling somebody, hey, so-and-so died. Like, for example, as my dad left and he died. I didn't see him for a year. They told me he died. I didn't see it. I never saw him. I have dreams that he still comes back because there's no closure. Now, when you are fighting or ending a relationship or ending a friendship, these type of people, like me, they need closure. That's like, I don't have coping skills, so if you up and disappear, my brain will go to 5 million reasons why you left, and they will all point to me. All of them. A lot of people don't understand that we are harder to deal with, I suppose. But I suppose it's worth it. In the end, I do stupid things like I bought this Eclipse book and I hollowed it out, so now it holds multiple pans for eyeshadow. It's one of 7 projects I started and didn't finish. Why would you start another project if you didn't finish the other ones? I don't know. In the end, people with mental issues don't really know why they do what they do. They really don't. I know I want a distraction. I know I want to do something. But I also want to do 10 different things. So I start this one and then I don't finish it and I go to the next one and I go to the next one. Anything. Because it all goes back to the fact that I have no coping skills. So, in the end, if you know somebody who is dealing with mental issues, don't turn your back on them. Don't walk away. Don't even ignore them for a short amount of time, because it will go back to them. They will think it's them. They will make everything about them. You could walk away because you don't like going over to that house because of this reason. They will make it because you hate them. They will make it because there's a million things that they will make it. And it will all be about them. How they're a horrible person. How nobody likes them. They will link it to everything bad everyone has ever said about them. And I've seen so many of my friends so upset this week. The eclipse got people acting like crazy ass people. For real. But, you know she's crazy when she starts laughing when she's crying, right? Right? That's what we know. That's what we know. No, but seriously, this shit is no joke. Like yesterday, I had a terrible day. The day before that, terrible day. Like, I cut my finger trying to text. I've been using my tablet because my phone is shattered. My car was towed. I find special tools to be able to fix my car. Like, everything went bad. And yesterday, I got news that I lost somebody very close. I literally broke down. Like, I fell. I went and drove for like 6 hours. I don't even know where I went. That could be dangerous, but, you know, that's what I did. Because I don't have coping skills. Most people would be like, okay, so I lost somebody, cry. Not me. I went through every single bad thing that happened this week and justified reasons why I should die. Why? That's not right. Because my car broke? Because employees don't show up and I'm in charge of the douchebags that don't want to show up? I should die? Why would anybody say that to somebody? Why would I say that to myself? It's like your own brain is against you. It wants you to die. I am explaining what it's like to live with bipolar disorder and anxiety. Yesterday I felt my heart break. Like physically. And I've had tears falling ever since. And I can't control it. And this is life for a lot of us. A lot of us go through this, and a lot of us don't know how to cope with life. Our hair is a mess, and our face is swollen. And we're completely disorganized, and our houses are chaotic mess. And it seems the farther you get into this chaos, the worse your house becomes. Like, everything becomes a mess. Your brain is a mess, your house is a mess, your life is a mess. It probably has a lot to do with mindset, which is why everything tends to crumble together. So, that's what I've been going through. I may be okay soon. Maybe not. I'm not sure. That's the wonderful thing about it, is your brain breaks and you don't know when it's gonna go back together. So you guys probably won't see me for a while. I don't have coping mechanisms. So my life fell apart. This is what it looks like. If you know somebody going through this, just listen. Yesterday, I wanted nothing more in this world than to just die. And that's bad. I know that's bad. So, I went to call. Who the fuck am I gonna call? I have no family. I don't have any friends. I don't have anybody that would understand why I would just want to die. And I know I don't want to die. I know that. But your brain is not your friend. Especially when you go into an episode and everything is just falling apart and you don't know how to deal with it. Like, literally, I felt my chest cave. Like, there is no fixing it. Once you realize that your life has fallen apart, you just cave and you just scream, and that's it. Next thing you know, you're driving for 6 hours, you have absolutely no idea where you are. Or running if you don't drive. And I think a lot of people, they hide these things and they go through these things. Some not as severe as others, some more severe than others. But when it happens, it's devastating. And it doesn't even have to be something so big. But when you lose a family member or something like that, it will push you to a very scary place that you don't want to be. And once you're there, like me, I understand. Like, when I first started going through this, I didn't understand. So I thought, I just want to die. And then I would go and take a bottle of pills because I really wanted to die. I'm older now, and I've had a few breaks. So I know I don't really want to die. So when I start to think like that, I have the mindset to know that, yes, I feel this way, yes, I'm thinking this way, but I know I need to call somebody. And I think that's the most important thing, is explaining to people that a lot of people feel this way. A lot of people, something bad happens and they're like, oh, well, my relationship ended, or so-and-so did this to me, or my family member died, and they don't know how to move on, and so their first thought is, I just want to die, because they don't know how to react. They don't know how to feel. The pain is physical. Their emotional pain turns physical, and if it doesn't turn physical, they have the need to hurt themselves. And that is so scary. Once you, I don't know if it's age or what, but I don't react the same as when I was a kid, because now my first thought when I'm thinking this way is call somebody. I will call everybody I know. And I think that's the most important thing we tell people like that. It doesn't matter who you call. Call everyone. Call anyone. Of course. I used to think I want to die because I'm alone. That's true. I am alone. I'm not close to my family. I don't have anyone. It's just me and my child. I'm alone. At the end of the day, I go home. I'm alone. When something terrible happens, I don't have somebody I can cry to. When I was young, that was the worst thing that could happen to me. It was the absolute worst thing that could happen to me. Being alone was my absolute worst fear. And I think a lot of people, even if they have a lot of people in their life, look at how many friends I have. I talk to on a daily basis, but I still feel alone. I have hundreds of friends. I'm actually very popular. I mean, I'm not alone, but I feel alone. Fish eyes, my face is swollen. Like, I want to die because my car didn't work. Like, that is so stupid. And I feel alone because I don't have anybody that would understand. Why? Why would you feel that way? That's stupid. I know it's stupid. Well, my boyfriend broke up with me. Okay, get over it. But my husband left me. Get over it. It's easy to say, but when you feel alone, like, you feel alone. That's it. Like, it doesn't matter. You could have 1,000,000 people around you. If you feel alone, it doesn't matter how many people are around you. It's how many people around you that will understand why your hair is a mess and your face is swollen and your house is a mess. Everyone needs to know that they have someone to call. yesterday, I was in such a bad spot. I could not even explain to you what the hell happened to me yesterday. I called my best friend. She didn't answer. I called somebody that I would understand the situation. She didn't. I called so many people. And I answered. And my first thought was, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Nobody's answering. Like, don't let me get me. That's it. You're afraid of yourself. You're like, I need somebody to talk to, because if I don't talk to somebody else, I'm going to listen to me. I don't want to listen to me. Me is a terrible person that wants to do terrible things. And I think that's the scariest thing. You're scared of yourself. And what your mind is capable of convincing you to do. Your mind is a bully. Nobody likes you. Look what happens. You do this. This is your fault. How am I going to argue with me? You need to call someone. You need to call someone who will just listen to you be crazy. Like, right now, am I in the right mindset? No. I'm not. Am I okay? Definitely not. Will I be? If I stay busy. I might. As for now, I'm in a place where I know my mind has broken. My emotions are a mess. My body is physically attached to my emotions. I can't stop crying. Literally, I'll be just fine, but the tears, they just keep coming, and I don't know how to stop it. Like, my eyes hurt. It is physically painful. My heart hurts. I can't breathe. I don't know how to make this go away. You can take medication. Medication can also kill you. And I don't think the best thing to do is to hand somebody who has suicidal thoughts bottles of stuff that can kill them peacefully. That's not smart for me. Like, it's not. As a person who has tried to OD twice, I don't do medication. I don't have medication in my house. I don't have aspirin in my house. I have nothing. The only thing I have is children's Tylenol for my child. Like, whatever my child is prescribed, that's what I have in my house. Because I know I am not trustworthy. I don't trust me. And that's sad. But that's the truth. Is that I don't trust me. I lie to myself. I tell myself I'm not good enough. I tell myself everyone leaves because of you. This is your fault. They don't like you because you're a terrible person. Like, why would I tell myself that? Well, I suppose it's the truth. Is it? Possibly. But I also know I need to look at life from both sides. Yes, people leave because of me. Is it my fault? Maybe. People who leave, they don't love me. They don't. I guess that means they don't deserve me. In the end, none of it really matters. It really doesn't. All that matters is that when you feel like you want to die, or you want to hurt yourself, or you feel yourself falling, call someone. Doesn't matter who you call. Call anyone. Go through your whole phone list. Shit, go look at whoever likes your shit on Facebook the most and message them. That's how it is. You can't help yourself. And that's the scary part. You cannot help yourself because you yourself, you are your worst enemy. You want to hate yourself. You want to explain to yourself why things are happening. And it's always putting yourself down. You need to call someone who will help you see through this mask that mental disorders put on you. It's like you have blinders and you can't see the good. Sometimes we just need somebody to talk some sense into us. Even if they're just sitting there trying to tell you why they are your friend. Something. Anything. Because if you're left alone with your thoughts, bad things will happen. Always call someone. I don't care if you call your mom. I don't care who you call. Don't be too proud to call someone. Because yourself is not going to help anything. When you get into that state, yourself is the worst enemy. You are your worst enemy. I'm gonna go now. But I just wanted you guys to know this shit is no joke. You can't turn it off. You don't know why it happens. You don't know. At the end of the day, we all just need one person to sit there and tell you good things about yourself and not that you're pretty. I don't give a fuck what I look like. My fish eyes. I don't care about that. We always attack our personality. We attack everything about ourselves. And I think everyone who has anxiety or has depression or bipolar or any type of illness like that should have a few people on their friends list or in their call log that go through the same thing. I do have a group. If you want, you can personally message me. It is a secret group. You can post in there. You can find friends, someone to talk to, someone to call in emergencies. Everyone in there is going through something like this. Okay, so no, you're never alone. And if you are alone, there's always someone you can call or text or just go next door and annoy your neighbor. I mean, whatever. Like, just go across the street and just go knock on somebody's door. The world's not as bad as you think if you just go outside and, like, talk to your neighbor. They're cool. There's never an excuse to say, well, I didn't have anyone to call. Your life is at stake right now. You go door to door. You don't have to be like, I want to talk about my Lord and Savior Jesus. No, like, I want to talk about me because I don't want to die. Can I talk to you? Because I'm feeling suicidal. I guarantee you, not one person is going to turn you away. Don't be too proud to save your own life. Don't do it. That's probably the best thing you can do. You can go to the hospital. You can go to your neighbor. You can call everybody in your phone's list. You can message random people. Cold message people if you have to. I mean, they do it for damn eyebrow serum and shit. Like, what about your life? Is your life not worth the same as a mascara? Right? Message a random person you don't even know. It doesn't matter. Whatever you need to do to get somebody to talk yourself out of whatever it is that you're going to do, that's what you need to do. So, I'm really going to go now because my face hurts. Like, if your face looked like this, it hurt too. Like, my face hurts so bad. You have no idea. Somebody get me some eye serum. What the hell? I don't want to go in public. I'm gonna be like, I ate something I'm allergic to. My dad used to be allergic to fish, and when you eat fish, you look like this, so I'm just gonna go with that. Like, you okay? Yeah. Just allergic reaction to people. I'm allergic to people that make me break out and suicide. I don't know. It's not a funny joke, but it is funny. It is funny. But, for real, don't be afraid to call someone. Okay? Call anybody that you know. Call your mama. Call your sister. Call your brother. I can't even tell you how many people I called yesterday. Doesn't matter if they understand you or not. All you need to know is that what you see, the things you feel about yourself, the things you think about yourself, it's not true. It's just how you feel at the moment, and you are so down on yourself. It's not true. You just need somebody on the outside to tell you the truth. You're not a terrible person. You're not stupid, you're not ugly, you're not any of those things. But I'm physically ugly. Yeah, well, so am I at the moment. I'm not always ugly, but sometimes I am. We're all ugly from time to time. We can't be beauty queens all the time. And if we can, more power to you. But I can't. Like, your beauty comes from the inside. That's it. That's what they all say. Yeah, they also ask me, like, oh my god, with all those tattoos, what do you think you're going to look like at 70? Look, we're all ugly as fuck at 70. At least I will be covered in artwork so you don't see my ugly. Be like, oh my god, you're so hot for a 75-year-old, because my tattoos will be hot, not me. Beauty only lasts for so long. Okay? We can fight it all we want, but in the end, we still look at an 80-year-old and we say, oh my god, she's beautiful. According to society, she's not beautiful. Is she? No, she doesn't fit the standards. But we're not looking at the sagging face and wrinkles. We look to the soul. And I think that's what we need to do more of. Stop emphasizing on physical beauty. We're all little dolls, and we just post pictures of us at our perfection. And so I came on here to show you guys. Sometimes I have a perfect face. It's just so pretty and put together, and sometimes I am a god-awful mess. Just like all of us. A lot of people see the girls on Instagram, oh my god, they're so pretty, they're so lucky. I wish my life was like that. We could put up pretty pictures all we want, but nobody has a perfect life. Everybody goes through things that are hard. Not all of us know how to deal with it. Some of us go to extremes with the crazy, but don't ever look at a picture of somebody else and wish you were that pretty, or you had that beautiful house, or you had, whatever they have to make them happy, because they may not be happy. Pictures are deceiving. So, I came on here to show you guys my absolute mental breakdown. There you go. There it is. I am a mess. Okay. So, as long as we can bring awareness to this god-awful god awful disease, depression, anxiety, bipolar. It kills people. It absolutely kills people. People die from this. So, if you ever receive a phone call, you're like, look, lady, I don't fucking know you. Why are you calling me with your problems? Shut up and listen. Okay? Lives are at stake. If you feel like your life is at stake, call everybody on your phone list. You call somebody and they're like, oh, sorry, wrong number. This is my new number. Alright, can I talk to you? That's fine. Whatever. Don't be too proud to save your own life. Alright? Alright. Okay, as always, I love you guys. Thank you for watching this week on my mental breakdown. Okay.